things must come to an end. 5 weeks and 6 massive events. A State of Trance episode. 550. Invasion. Spreading the love for music. And we've saved the best for last.
Hey Trance Fix, this is Giuseppe Ottaviani and I'm about to play at A State of Trance 550 in Den Bosch. Really excited for tonight. We'll see what happens.
And Giuseppe Ottaviani.
What you do, and I don't deserve you.
Not too bad, but not too good as well, because I've got broken laptop last night. I was trying to fix the laptop during the whole night. I was not really able, so I had to buy a new one in Amsterdam. And right now it seems like everything is working well, so I was a little bit scared about the show tonight because everything was into the broken laptop. So we were able to make it working again, saving all the data, and everything's fine right now. So I'm feeling more comfortable, to be honest. Yeah, just a little bit more. Well, the thing is that I'm not really a DJ. I prefer to call myself like a musician, or I'm a live act actually, because basically I'm not doing the same job as all DJs do. I mean, I'm not just mixing tunes together even in a nice way, but that's not my job. I just make music in my studio, and I just play that music in front of a crowd. So it sounds more like let me say a concert than a DJ set, because it's like when you go somewhere to listen to your favorite band. So I'm not a band, of course, but what I'm trying to do is bring in live all my sounds, my own productions and remixes. So this is what I basically do, and I do it through my equipment, which is not a USB stick, but it's just 2 laptops, 2 keyboards, a mixer, MIDI controllers, sampler, and a mess of cables. Whatever. So yeah, I mean it's fun. It's fun, and there is definitely more interaction with the crowd for me. I can better communicate with them, because I can react with my sound. It depends from their reaction. So if you play something and the crowd love it, you can keep playing that kind of things even longer, or you can even change the melody, or you can even go away from the 4 beats, like making a breakbeat grooves into something else. So I mean, it's a funny stuff for me, and I definitely feel more comfortable on the stage with this than CDJs. I mean, I don't think I'm able to mix with CDJs, because I used to be a DJ when with the vinyl era, but since vinyls are not available anymore, So I go for my way, and this is the way I like it.
Just the way I like it, just the way I like it.
So what I'm trying to do right now, if the light will allow me to do it, of course, is trying to to put all my stuff on this kind of a table with wheels. Trying to fix everything with tape because I had some kind of bad experience in the past. Natural one stage was the sub were so loud, and I had the second laptop was like falling down. And while playing, I was like, taking the laptop down, and I was playing totally different melody, and people was like, Actually, gaffer tape is my best friend right now. Trying to fix, you see that all the small things like this. Even when you play and you jump and you dance, obviously, and you move the small knobs, you have to fix everything, otherwise it's gonna move around. It's already a big mess, this my desk, but I'm trying to keep as steady as possible. Well, sometimes I just ask to myself why I don't play with the USB sticks instead than all those things, but well, it's not really my way, so I still prefer doing this. Well, soundcheck is finished now. Sounds good. I mean, look at this room. It's huge, and I mean, it sounds quite a little bit of reverb now because the reason of people is empty, so it sounds much better tonight. And just in case you are interested to see what kind of headphones or in-ear plugs I use, is those one Sony. I can't remember the model, but yeah. It's pretty good, especially when you play on a stage, because you can, isolate from all the rest. And yeah, it's pretty good. Love it. Alright, I think that's all, guys. I'll see you later on the dance floor. Well, it used to be bringing my own keyboards, because in the past years I was bringing my synthesizer from the studio. So every time it was a little pain, because I had to unplug all my keyboards, put them into a case, in a hard case for the flight, and always trouble with the R lines and everything. So at some point in 2008, I decided to go a little bit lighter. So I'm bringing just one bag now with my laptop and a small keyboard, and I asked the promoter to rent all the rest. So it's easier because I'm not playing with the synthesizer, I'm playing with the MIDI keyboards, but I use to put all my sounds into the computer. So basically I can play my sounds with any kind of MIDI keyboards, and it's easy now to travel around, but still I have a sound check. So, it's different than just going to the club, playing, and go back. But I find it more interesting, and I like to see the club when it's empty, to be honest. Like, even a small club or big stage, it's kind of cool for me to see, which is, you stay there with the other crew, with the sound engineer and the light engineer and everything. You stay there, you set up your stuff, and after a few hours, the club is packed, and it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, well, I always have the crowd in front of my eyes, even when I make a song in the studio, because basically I've got my inspiration from my, from my travels, from my gigs, from my shows around the world, and every single track has a story behind. So yes, of course. I mean, every time I stay, I lock myself in the studio. I stay there. It's quite dark. It's just me and nobody around me. So I really feel into the music, and I really feel this music as I was in front of a crowd. So I try to translate then what are my ideas into something more, let's say dance floor focused, but at the same time I want that this kind of music can be listened into your iPod, for example. So I'm trying to deal with both things, the dance floor thing and the good music to listen to when you drive your car or whatever. So yes, I mean, this is more or less how I do and how I work. Music itself is evolving and changing, and I'm trying to, not following what is fashion now. I just trying to make something new. Even if I'm changing something, for example, I'm slowing the BPM a little bit. I used to be a 140 BPM producer. I'm playing now 135, even 133 if I have the chance. So it's just moving to the next era, but the point is, don't lose the identity. So I try to keep my identity and my sounds, because I want people that they have to be able to recognize my sound when they listen a track of mine. They have to say, okay, this is Giuseppe Ottaviani. So even if I'm changing something, and of course I'm influenced from whatever is on the market right now, I think it's normal, but still I trying to don't lose the identity. I bring in always big melodies into my productions.
We can be as one. No more barriers. Build the bridge with.
Well, the good thing with we Are One is that the original song was not a dance song at all. So anything came out was from scratch. And sometimes when I have a good feeling with the vocals, with the vocalist, the melody, and everything, it's easy for me to make a big breakdown, because the breakdown for me is the most important part of a track, which is not really like back in the years now, but still I like big chart changing and everything. So. The approach was like making the breakdown and the main melody first, allowed to use a kind of guitar, because I'm kind of a U2 guitar, I'm a big fan of U2, so I always try to bring something from my favorite bands into my sound. And yeah, I mean, the rest was easy, because the building up in the first part and the second part is just easy to make it. The most important thing for me is making the main melody first, with the vocals and everything, and luckily We Are One was one of my favorite. I mean, it's one of my favorite remix. I only have 4 or 5 tracks finished right now, but I have another 15 demos. So I mean, it's not about inspiration, it's about time. It's a matter of time. I need to work in the studio. I need to find time to work in the studio. And luckily I was able to work in the studio for January and February. Now I'm touring quite a lot again, but I mean, this is not going to be an issue. I have a lot of stuff going on, but album is my first priority. And I promised to myself and to my fans to release the album within the year. And I mean, it's never easy, but I try to do my best. And the sound direction, well, as I said before, it's been influenced from other artists, from the other music styles and whatever. But I'm sure I mean, tonight I will play a few tracks from the album. So when you will listen later, you will recognize, yeah, this is Giuseppe. Yeah, we have a new track together on Paul van Dyk's Evolution new album. It's called A Wonderful Day. I'm gonna play it later for the very first time because the album is gonna be releasing very soon. And yeah, it's a bit different from the typical, Van Dyk Ottaviani style, like a Far Away or Dolce Vita, that our collaboration in the past album. But I think it's a good one. Still a very catchy groove and big melody again. So yeah, I'm really happy about it. Very happy to have a collaboration with him again. I don't know. I have a plan. But I have to see. I don't want to do the same, as last time and trying to bring something new. But for sure, it will not only be dance for focused track. I'm thinking about something more like a chill out or breakbeat as well. So, as I said, I have a lot of demos. I just need time to sit down in the studio and work on them. I can't tell you much because, as I say, just 4 tracks are totally done. But yeah, the plan is to make something more a wide range of music. I'm never happy. I'm never 100% happy with a track. And I never say, okay, this is finished, this is done. I have to stop myself working on a track when the label say, okay, Giuseppe, this is the deadline, please stop working on it. It's okay, no worries, it's gonna be fine. So, yeah, well, basically I do a first draft from the track, I play in one of my few shows, see what's good, what's not, what changes I can make. Then I do all the changes I want, and then I listen to the track again, like a couple of weeks later, and see if I still like it. And at some point you have to say, okay, enough. But yeah, if you ask me, I'm never like 100% happy because there is always something like, okay, I should change this one, but okay. Yeah, well, one of my heroes, let me say, is Ennio Morricone. He's a movie maker. I don't know how it's called actually, but yeah, he makes music for movies. I think you know him, and it's just a great person, and I really love him for all the the biography and the discography he did, and yeah, probably he's one of my favorite artist, even if it's not dance music, of course. But I'm not listening just to dance music. This is just my just my job. But obviously, I go to I like different things as well. I have a new release which is coming out on Bandit Records pretty soon. It's called Tyas, and it's a collaboration with Betsie Larkin. We made new mixes. We made a new club mix, a rock mix, which is really interesting, and a video editing mix. So, you will see the video. It's almost done, so it will be online soon. And yeah, this is the next one, and I'm really excited for it. Because it was already good when this track was included on Betsie Larkin albums, but right now with all the new mixes, I'm really excited about the dance floor as well, and I'm totally excited about the rock mix, which is really radio friendly track. And yeah, beside this, I have a few collaborations. I have a new collaboration with Solarstone, which is called Falcons. It's gonna be part of his album, the new album, and I have a new collaboration with Tyas. It's called Arcobaleno, which is the Italian translation of rainbow, and it sounds great. Sounds like well, we call it the classic mix because it's a kind of 2005 sound, but this is what we love the most, and will be on Bandit later in the year. And then we will work, of course, on new mixes to make it more actual, like a 2012 mix as well. But still, we love, that sometimes we love to bring back memories and to bring back the what was our background as a sound. So I think, watch out for this. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later on the dance floor. Have a good one. Ciao.